from Cleveland. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. All right, so they got that one, Charles, against the center.
And let's remember how difficult it is for the center, because remember, he's got to snap the ball to put the play in motion, and sometimes you got that big guy on your nose. You got sometimes where he's coming at you at an angle. It's a difficult job for him to snap the ball and then execute his block.
First play, Watson to the air. Drops it off for Chubb. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that's going to bring up second down.
Well, partner, that's the start that you want right there. And you know he spent the entire offseason throwing hundreds, I'd probably say thousands of passes, getting ready for that moment. The first throw of the new season. He's dreamed about it, thought about it, and now it's out of the way.
Yeah, 1 for 1. A lot more to go. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. Here's Chubb on the read option. And some room to work. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at the 45. A good play there as the Browns strike for 16 and a first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run. And let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down. Otherwise, it's going to be a long afternoon.
He sets to fire deep. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. A big play that time for Cleveland. 47 yards. Hard to believe that arm strength was a knock on Deshaun Watson coming out of Clemson, but he showed what he's got there. And they'll try the option on 1st and goal. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. They go with Chubb on 2nd down. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, and now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
Watson, a little touch pass on the jet sweep. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. So taking a risk here early in the new year, they're going to go for it. They'll run for it. Chubb. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Browns touchdown. Nick Chubb taking it in from the yard out. And the Browns are on the board here first in the season opener. Extra point by York is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. Wishing he had a mulligan. That's not how you want to start the game.
Not at all, because not only do you give up the penalty and good field position, but it just kills the momentum of your team as you start a game.
Baltimore with good starting field position as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll try to run wide side with Montgomery. And he is going to lose yardage here. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Well, that kind of hit will certainly fire up your team both on the field and on the sideline. Tackles for lost yardage, they're always welcome.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. And now a timeout called defensively by the Browns. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. On 2nd and 11 now. Jackson. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he sensed being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Jackson from the shotgun. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Lions carry. And they're going to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And 9 yards there on the return following a punt of 47. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. The Browns drive about to get started. And Charles, nothing like squaring off with a division opponent, a division rival in week 1. Do you like that they are matching up this early, or would you prefer a game like this be a few weeks down the road?
I actually like the early matchup for a few reasons, Brandon. First of all, it allows you to see that in the entire offseason and know, hey, right out of the gate, we're playing a division game. Second part is it spreads them out a little bit. If you just have them all bunched up at the end of the year, that's not as much fun watching teams try to survive that gauntlet when you do have injuries down the stretch. And last but not least, let's face it, we're TV people. What a great game to sell right out of the gate.
On 1st and 10, Watson. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's picked up by the Ravens. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused, because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think that you take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
He gets this underneath to Dobbins. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
As a passer, you're always trying to find that open window to throw the ball downfield. How about this one? Right in the middle of the field, right in the heart of the defense.
1st down, here's the run to Montgomery. And he is going to lose yardage here. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
When people talk about plays being blown up, that's exactly what they're talking about. That's Exhibit A for physical play.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. From midfield now, here's Jackson. That's caught by Ware. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 27 yards there, a 1st down. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Montgomery on the counter. We'll get this down to the 21, just on the edge of the red zone. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
On 2nd and 7, Jackson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
What we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of it.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Myles Garrett in there to get him once again. That's 2 sacks for him now here on opening day. Tucker's kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So the defense are able to force their first turnover of the game, and then they add on to that by getting the field goal.
And you don't just want to take the ball away from your opponent, partner. You want to make them hurt as well. And if you don't score yourself on defense, turn it over to your offense and have them put points on the board.
Graham, he will not return it, and his guys will begin at the 25. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief
bro.
They only gave up the field goal, and they were able to trot back out on the field to start this drive. A little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown, but they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think the coach would be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield, punch in the end zone without turning it over.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. 13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first.
Coming in, he really likes his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
Now a first down throw, Watson. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. A big play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Extra point by York is up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They trail now 14-3, an 11-point deficit as they start things out with a 1st and 10. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Here's Jackson. He'll swing this out to Dobbins. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them.
And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Multiple players getting home for the 1-yard sack. These sacks now, they're starting to pile up, Charles. And that front 7 defensively, they've had their way with this offensive line.
And I think at this stage, we have to start thinking about different play calls. We've got to start helping this quarterback out because the entire game he's been under siege. I don't care what the down and distance. They've got to get the ball in his hands a lot quicker.
They're going on 4th down. It's Jackson. Open man is putting it. It's complete. And they'll get this past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the sticks make a drastic shift forward. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Safety Grant Delpit up to make the play. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Play action. It's Jackson. Going long here for Wallace. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
And the end result of that play, you're almost not sure what you really want, because when he gets outside of the pocket, you actually hold your breath because you think he's going to run for big yardage. But when he chose to pull it down and throw it, and a play was made to knock it away, that's a pretty good end result. Not one you expected when the play began.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
What's the old adage? Be quick, but don't hurry. Well, that went right out the window there. He was hurried, harassed. That ball had to be gotten rid of. Otherwise, he was going to get sacked.
And he missed it. It's no good. 2nd quarter action with 1:59 remaining. The Browns drive about to get started. The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Off of play action, it's Watson. Looking left side, and it's complete. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. 33 yards that time. Hey, they made no bones about it. They wanted to throw this rookie right into the fire, see what he could do. He shows what he can do there.
And you have to really put the time and effort in because playing a receiver in the NFL is a difficult task. And for a rookie, all that you have to learn to get on the same page with your quarterback, that's excellent coaching. And how about?
And that's going to be caught from Browns. Touchdown. A great play there with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Browns are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Extra point by York is up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now as they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp, and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
He'll dump this off complete to Dobbins. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6. They go play action now. Jackson. And this one is incomplete.
This is searching for their first touchdown this game, partner. And they're quick 3 and out. That's not going to achieve that at all. Give victory to the secondary there. They brought out tight coverage on that 3rd down snap.
4th down. Here's Jackson. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Browns are going to get this thing back. Excellent field position. On 1st down, Watson. It's incomplete.
He kissed the
Took a
ball.
shot, couldn't connect. They're going for a receiver there. Already has one touchdown in this first half. A second one not to be.
I like where their headspace is, though. I mean, I really like the thought process, right? You got a guy who's already scored one, right? You want to go back to him, continue the hot hand, and make them adjust to you defensively. I like what they were trying to get done, even though they weren't successful.
And he takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Deshaun Watson, so multi-dimensional, able to scramble for the first.
Give him a little extra credit there. His head was cool as the play broke down. Didn't force a throw, and in the end, got to show off his athleticism with a nice gain to bring up a new set of downs.
On first down, it's Watson. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
As a coaching staff, you can call just about whatever you want because you understand you have guys who reliably take away those massive shots downfield. You're not as worried about giving up the big one.
York able to send this one through, and that will do it for this first half. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And we'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. Fields it right around the goal line. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
On second down, a run with Dobbins. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties and the better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Jackson looking to throw on third. And he's got his tight end. That's Andrews. And he will have a Ravens first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a
Who is my slot cornerback, bro? Come up and tackle him.
To pick him out and deliver.
My God.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know, he's trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Throwing is Jackson. And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end Andrews. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. A loss of 3 on a sack made by multiple defenders. So maybe just a momentary setback on what's been a great drive so far. But 2nd and 13 here. Another try after the first down sack. Jackson going long here for Wallace. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Martin Emerson. And the Browns will have the football as this is taken up past the 30.
Well, they're certainly in a bad way right now. Not so bad that you can call this one over already, but bad enough that you know you can't toss an interception to open the second half. This just ratchets up the pressure on this team's defense right now.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. They had the big halftime lead. Their defense just helped them out further by forcing the turnover, so things are starting to look pretty rosy.
They certainly are, but they've got to be careful about getting complacent, though. They still need to go out and run their offense efficiently.
And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27. A big play that time for Cleveland.
Showboating on him a little bit. Man, sometimes you got to showboat, man.
Has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Back to throw, Watson. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. A great effort there. Making quite a splash with his 2nd touchdown in his NFL debut. And the Browns are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by York is up and good. And that'll increase their lead to 28. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game.
Oh, my God.
Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And this is picked up by the Browns. We know he's got the speed to get downfield, Charles, but there's the negative side. A little loose with the football that time.
And that's normal, especially when you have his type of talents, because you feel like you're into the open field.
I think Ma the worst in here, man. The boy defense so bad.
All quarterbacks have to do extra ball security drills with the way the game's played now, because defenses, they attack the football as much as they attack the runner.
Touchdown, Browns! Deshaun Watson, 4 touchdown passes now in the ball game, and the Browns have taken a 5-touchdown lead. Extra point by York is up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Taken in at the 3. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles. But I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
No, I think his defense is the worst. The worst I've played. That boy don't stop nothing.
Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. Steps away. And he'll go right back to Andrews. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
That is definitely what we call on defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
Now Jackson on 1st down. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Myles Garrett able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
Jackson, look how fast he coming, bro. Oh my God.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it.
Bunch wide.
This offense so far on third down, lacking much success. Just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd and 17. Now Jackson.
Oh.
And that is incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken
That's a good play. Second out there.
the second half. No points allowed since the break. And you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Ravens go for it, but come up empty. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Being just short of midfield, they decide to take a crack at it on 4th down. They don't come through.
Sometimes it's just showing confidence in your defense. You know that they're good.
Man, I can't
take care of you.
get that stuff off the screen.
Will announce to their team, we're going to be aggressive, guys. We're going to go for it. Hey, defense, you got me? A little bit of a challenge to them to see if they'll pick up the rest of the team.
We'll see how they respond now. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there, because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling. Held it to an okay game. I know we're there in wide open football. A lot of spread formations, more space, but there's still a spot for power football. We just saw some of it right there. How about that run?
Yeah, breaking the tackle, and, you know, late in this game, he wants the football in his hands. He's had a good day. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down. Here's Chubb on the read option. And some room to run now. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. From the red zone now, Watson. Flush to his right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. 2nd down and 12 at the 19-yard line. Another try after the 1st down sack. Watson under pressure, and they got to him again. So they will take the sack instead of the penalty.
And it takes another down off the series. But the biggest one of all, do you want to tell the guy who just got the sack that it no longer counts?
No.
No, not at all.
Gonna need something special here on 3rd and long. After that sack, what does Watson have in his arsenal? Back to throw here. He's got his tight end, David Njoku. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Now Watson. Looking left side, that's caught by Moore. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal. Now they return to the ground game. Chubb. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Extra point by York is up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go in and win a season opener. But this has just been a performance, to be frank, not to be proud of here as they trail big in this 4th quarter. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And he is going to lose yardage here. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1? This linebacking crew, they've done a good job of keeping that running game in check, haven't they?
They certainly have, and what they'll also do when this game is over is thank the guys up front, the big defensive line, because they've kept them clean, so to speak. Not letting blockers get to them, allowing them to run to the football and keep that running game bottled up.
Now a pause, and there's an injured Raven in need of some assistance. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 49-yard line.
I'm about to say.
Sure, he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game.
I can't wait till Thanksgiving. I mean that
big
today.
And stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
On 2nd and 10, Jackson.
Man, this man defense so sticky.
Continue to try anything they can.
It's so sticky.
Even though this one feels like a lost cause.
2 back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. To throw again is Jackson.
Look at Miles, bro. Miles is stupid coming off the edge, bro.
Miles Garrett, who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon.
One thing I do know, these guys on defense, they don't want this game to end.
Miles is stupid coming off the edge, bro.
Back in a big way, and they're still picking up sacks as we approach the end of this one.
And looking for Andrews, but this is intercepted.
I think he's the biggest problem. You think his biggest problem he dropped back too far? And he got a lot of problems, I see.
And that's certainly something to smile about, isn't it, partner? If you're on defense.
But to be honest, Miles is really disrupting what he likes to do.
Unrealistic, but to hold a team below double figures in a game, in an NFL game, that's certainly something to take pride in.
And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he could break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage.
Yeah, that's true though. They do just like release.
Moore, the man in motion. And Watson's going to throw it here. And his throw's going to be
the Joku catch the ball.
Well, at this juncture, CD, you normally see teams pack in the passing game. They've got the huge lead. Not them, though. They're still taking their shots.
I remember reading in past history, there was a college football coach in the Hall of Fame.
This cover too.
The gates of mercy.
Might be cover too, though.
Big on that. He was big on going ahead and scoring. He's got it reincarnated right here. We're watching it in front of us.
That's out to Chubb, complete.
What kind of defense that cover 3 flag?
Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. The York on now for the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails.
I think he just done got used to relying on that speed, bro. And now that he don't got it at quarterback, he don't know what to do on offense. That's what I think.
Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds.
Give me a INT animation right there.
I think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error.
Now a loose football. The ball comes out, and this is picked up by the Browns. Inside the 20, and that should just about do it. They return it to the end zone, sealing it with a defensive touchdown. York now for the extra point.
Bob, make sure you look at that score summary after the game.
And this one was over a while ago as they
Make sure you check out this score summary after the game.
So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again.
I need these statistics to save.
Short kick. One of the up middle take it down. Now this was not just the opener of a brand new season, but this was a division game here in week
one. It didn't disappear. I'm gonna look at it anyway. Yep, there it was.
A division opponent gives you a little something extra heading forward for the rest of the season.
Yeah, let's follow it.
It ain't just me, it's the whole team. Share with the whole team. Congratulate the whole team. It's the whole team. I need you to get a speed, John Johnson. I need you to get a speed. Damn, bro. I did power. Y'all give me +3 accuracy. Always from losing to win. I did it, but it ain't just me. It's the whole team. Share with the whole team. Congratulate the whole team. Anthony Bell, you slow, ain't you? Oh no, 89. And you a big hitter? Probably need to play you at. Man, you so terrible everywhere else, though. Goodness gracious. West Florida, you was a rookie last year at 25? It's over with for you, bro. Man. Gio, you want me to just rub it all in on him, huh? Okay. Congratulate the whole team. Get a speed. Dang. Oh, this the nigga that's slow, I think. Yeah. Why you even on the team?